Good morning from the 100-mile wilderness on the Appalachian Trail. Yesterday was day 150, my AT through hike. Let me recap a little bit for you. It was a long day. So when I was figuring out how many days it was going to take me to get through the 100-mile wilderness, I knew I couldn't do 20 miles every day, 5 days. I knew I needed that 6th day. So as I was figuring out mileage, first day, heavy food bag, didn't want to do huge miles. I think I did 14. Then I was looking at some other days, 16, 18. And I knew I would need at least one 20-mile day or close to it to make it work, to get to Able Bridge Campground Store on the end of day 6. So yesterday was that day. According to the elevation profile, it was an easy-ish day. There was still a couple thousand feet of climbing, but there was a lot of flatness on the elevation profile. And I had heard from Far Out Comments, the app that we use, and just word of mouth that it was kind of cruisy, that section. So I went for it, and I'm glad I did. It worked out well. The beginning section was tough. Little climb up to the mountain pond, some unnamed hill, and then the climb up Little Boardman Mountain. Both small-ish climbs compared to everything else we've been doing, but steep nonetheless for stretches and stuff. A little slow coming down. And then in the middle of the day, there were long, flat stretches, sometimes without any rocks or roots or anything. Just beautiful, cushy, composty, pine needle-y paths through the forest. Beautiful. Like, I've been in deep pine forests like this for a couple of days now, at least. Just pine trees everywhere. So I was on track to do 12 miles by noon yesterday. 12 by 12 is what we call that as through hikers. And about 0.2 before the 12-mile mark, I came up to a road crossing and there was trail magic. And that was about 11:45. So I stopped to enjoy some trail magic, but I'm going to call that a win for 12 by 12 because I would have had it. The guy was cooking up pork chops and homemade French fries, and it was delicious, and I needed that lunch on that day and yesterday because I was just so starving doing so many big miles, and got to a good campsite at a fairly decent hour. It was a good day. Happy trails.